Hey folks, Jim Denham here. I'm out here at Dogwood Lake Saturday afternoon. It's warm and it's very breezy. Okay, it's about 86 degrees out here, which is nice, but it's also incredibly windy, which makes for a pretty interesting day. But I'm down here at Dogwood Lake and I'm trying out a couple of things that I wanted to share with you, and I think they're very interesting. All right, so I'm gonna stop this and switch the camera around to the other side so we can share some of that. So hang on. All right, so here we are at Dogwood Lake. You see we got some clouds. There's about a 20% chance of a thunderstorm blowing up on us today, but otherwise it's a nice day. We got a beautiful lake, a lot of rocks along the bank. We've been here before, but it's very nice. But let me tell you what I'm trying out here. Okay, sorry, that sun's getting right in your way. I'm gonna try and block that out. We've got a new app that I've got set up on the camera called the Smooth Reflection App, and what it does is it's a Sony app that will take multiple exposures to smooth out water and make clouds move and all that stuff. It's kind of like simulating an ND filter. So here's what I've got set up, and you can see the back of the camera. You can go into the menu. Let's see if we can do this where you guys can see it. When you hit menu, it'll come up here and you'll say, oh, I need to move down. Okay, hang on. Sorry, I was just in there a minute ago. Okay, right there, smoothing. You hit smoothing, and then you tell it how many shots you want. Right now, I've got it set on 32. Can you see that? It's hard to see. Yeah, there you go. You can see it there. 32. All right, so I want to take 32 shots. Now, the way I've got this shot set up is I've got it in manual focus. You can see the focus peaking. That's on the screen there. Ah, there you go. That's better. Get that sun out of the way. And you can see I'm set up at f11 with a 1/80th of a second shutter, ISO 100. It's a little underexposed, but that's because we've got such a bright sky. I've also got a 3-stop neutral density filter up here that I'm using to try and tame that sky. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this shutter button. And because I told it to take 32 pictures, it's going to take 32 pictures and smooth out this water and the sky. So let's see how this works, okay? First, we'll take a look at our setup. I love this rock that's sitting here along this bank. It runs up this tree, another tree hanging out over it, and the water, and then the clouds behind it. So that's really kind of what if you look at the back of the camera, that's kind of what we're set up on. All right. So I'm gonna hit the button. It's got a 2-second timer on it. It's gonna start taking pictures. It's gonna take 32 of them. We'll come back once it's done and we'll take a look. Okay, we've rattled off 32 frames of the same picture at the same shutter speed, and this is what we see. I'm trying to block that sun so you can see it a little bit better. And there you go. It has smoothed out the water. Got a beautiful focus on the rocks, and then you can see we got the cloud movement in the sky. It's just really pretty, and it looks like you'd taken it with a neutral density filter. It's very cool. I'm really impressed with this. I hadn't been very impressed with a whole lot of the Sony apps, but I think this one I'm going to end up doing a little bit of work on. So anyways, I wanted to share that with you. Looks like once again, it's the Smooth Reflection app for Sony, and I think it's pretty cool. Got any questions, leave me a comment below, and or just contact me one of my other social medias on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, and we can talk about it. Hope you guys are having a good day. I'm going to bid you farewell from beautiful Dogwood Lake, and I'll holler at you later.